Clemson and Louisville meet on Thursday night in college football week 3, and this game is a tale of two quarterback situations, right? We've got Deshaun Watson, awesome for Clemson, and things very unsettled for Louisville. Louisville's at home. They're a home underdog. Right now, the line is 6.5. That's up from 5, although the Greek does appear to have a lean on Louisville at that line. The Greek is holding at just 6. And we are going to talk with Al McMordie from BigAl.com to see which way he would recommend we bet this game, or if we would, or if he recommends that we take the total. Al McMordie, I guess the big discussion here is how much of a talent edge does Clemson have? When I looked at this game, my thought was that I might take a shot with the over. Right now, 51 or 51.5 are the market-wide numbers. I think Clemson's going to be productive on offense, assuming Deshaun Watson doesn't get hurt in the middle of the game. And Louisville, they're unsettled at quarterback, but I think one way or another, Louisville can probably get to 17. Clemson probably gets in the mid-30s, and I take a shot with the over. It's just interesting. The market has favored Clemson so far. Greek has a lean to the home dog Louisville. What do you like here, Al?
Well, I like Clemson. Louisville opened its season with a 7-point loss as a double-digit underdog to Auburn, which is ranked among the best teams in the country. So at the time, that competitive loss looked pretty good. But then last week, Auburn at home against Jacksonville State needed every bit of, every second of overtime to win that ball game by 7 points. So I guess revisionist history, you look back and you think, hey, maybe, Louisville's, 7-point loss to Auburn wasn't that impressive after all. Right. And of course, now they're 0-2. They're taking on a 2-0 Clemson team. And Clemson was, real impressive last week versus a good Appalachian State team. They won that ball game 41-10. And Clemson's had back-to-back games now, but they've played very strong defense, giving up a total of 20 points on the season. They're only giving up 255, yards on defense a game. And I just don't know how Lamar Jackson's going to succeed against this, very, very strong Clemson defense, even though he will be at home. He was pulled in the fourth quarter of the last game, and it's my understanding he's going to be the starter, this week. But he just made too many mistakes. He was 17 for 27 with 2 interceptions last week. And I think you got to take Clemson minus the 6 points here. And the other thing, Peter, is that home underdogs don't generally rebound well off upset losses at home. A lot of people want these types of teams to bounce back, but they generally don't. They only cover the spread 43% of the time over the past 35 years in that situation. And I'm going to fade the home standing Cardinals in this ballgame.
There you go. Classic analysis from Big Al McMordie. And so I think I'm going to be off of the over then, because it sounds like you think that Louisville might get completely shut down and that, Clemson might put up 34, but Louisville might put up single digits.
Well, I don't know if I think definitely Clemson's going to control Louisville, but I think Louisville's defense, at least on the edges, I think Louisville's defense can contain Clemson. I don't know how much scoring there's going to really be in this ballgame.
Okay, thanks so much for your thoughts. Al McMordie liking Clemson, minus 6.5, unless you have the Greek, in which case it's minus 6. And Al McMordie, your top plays every day can be found at BigAl.com. Tell us what that's all about.
Sure. Folks, go to BigAl.com. I've been in business since 1992. I've won 39 handicapping titles. We were ranked number 1 in the NFL by the Sports Monitor back in 2012. And then, we all know it's what have you done for me lately? Well, 2013 forward in pro football. Our record is 204 and 142. Last week, 4-2 in the NFL. We had an 11-6 weekend, college and pro combined. So folks can go to our website, BigAl.com, and click on picks for sale for all of our top selections. And even better, if you just want to get complimentary selections every day, there are 4 free winners every day at BigAl.com. You can go to the homepage and get complimentary selections from not only myself, but also Larry Ness and Scott Spreitzer. Or you can click on free picks for a second complimentary selection from myself. So there's 4 free winners every day, nothing to buy. Just go to BigAl.com.
Big Al McMordie, as always, thanks so much for joining us and giving us your invaluable advice.